Rob Vasquez here, Cap Combat Sports, joined today by Fight Hot podcaster Gio. And we
Fight
have
Hop.
our special guest seat today because today we're trying to catch up with the fastest man in the biz.
Meow.
Phumi Turbo, Nkuta. Um, first of all, Ray Longo protege, fast rising, 2-0 pro record.
Yes, sir.
Uh, I saw your last one.
Oof,
Not
look
only,
good.
not you look great. Not only because with the guy that you fought, he's thought you were just gonna wrestle and do all this stuff, but you were dominating him on the feet badly. Like he was going backward. Then you got that submission win.
Yep.
You know. Um, First of all, how'd you get the name Turbo?
So it actually started off almost as like a joke, right? Between one of the other striking coaches in the gym.
Mhm.
Every time I would take his class, uh, I would always try and rush the combos, right? I would always try and do them as fast as I possibly could. So, like, let's say the combo is jab, cross, hook. I would try and throw that jab, cross, hook so fast, the technique would be terrible. Like, bro, I'm telling you, the technique would be trash. Like, no. So he
Yeah.
goes, when he's me doing it, trying to rush the technique, and he goes, look, slow down there, Turbo. Like,
Oh, gotcha.
settle down, learn the technique right. And yeah, after that, it was a joke calling me Turbo, and then other people in the gym started calling me Turbo, and it's just stuff, man. And eventually, once I started showing the actual speed in there, they were like, "Yeah, this makes sense."
Hmm.
Does your speed translate into other things as well? Like say 100-meter sprint, and is it just hands or like in other things in life as well?
Oh no, no, trust me, I can I can run fast too. I've always
Yeah.
been and so even when I was young, right? Because I didn't play any I didn't play like for many high school teams growing up. Like I just wrestled, but I was always playing soccer. I was always playing football with my friends, and even though it wasn't on the extreme competitive level, I was always trying my hardest. So I was always an athlete to some regard, for sure.
For sure.
Uh, where do you hail from originally? So the people know, because I want them to know this, man, your
From
story.
South Brunswick, New Jersey, baby.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yep.
I see you repping the flag though when you come up
Oh yeah.
proudly. And
Now
when I see that, I think of Trevor Noah. I'm sorry, but I just think of, I just think about that because I'm a fan of his too. I like his stuff. But
one of
I
the
see that, man. You the best with it, man. Tell us more about you. That's with that
thank
regard.
Yeah, so I was born and raised in South Brunswick, but my family and my mom are originally from South Africa. So I live here in the States, but we go home very often. We see my family a lot. Even though I might not live in South Africa, I still feel the South African blood running through my heart. So when I go out there and perform, man, I'm carrying that flag and I'm waving it high.
That's
That's
what's up,
awesome,
man.
man.
That is the beautiful
That's
thing.
awesome. I wanted to ask you, like, because I was reading up a little bit, because I thought we were going to do this interview like 2 days ago, and I was sitting there just waiting, yeah. And Georgia is a small country, but we have like 3 different languages. But you guys in
Oh,
South Africa, you got like what 10 or something like that. Like I was
yeah.
like, you got Afrikaans and Sethoso, Xhosa, Sepedi, Wenda, and like, do you speak any South African languages?
So we're my family's real close. So
Can you
I
say that?
know
Is that Xhosa?
close,
Oh,
like with
right, right.
Awesome.
you know.
Yeah, yeah.
So that's we're like Xhosa people, so we can speak Xhosa. And I'm not gonna say I can speak fluently. I understand, some words here and there, and like if I can at least get my way around. I can at least make conversation with people and at least get from point A to point B. I gotta I gotta learn a little bit more. It would help if I lived in the country, but I don't. So I gotta find other methods, but I can speak it a little bit.
And how would you say your name in Xhosa? Like,
Boom.
because still like it sounds like pretty. Yeah, it sounds almost the same. Like,
But
cause
the meaning is everything, right? So, right, my name is everyone calls me Phumi. It's just a shorter version of Phumelele, which is my actual name, and that means successful.
successful.
Yeah, yeah. And
Ah, how fitting.
how fitting.
Yeah,
My,
because I know you've been to China as well. Yeah, I,
what's up,
I know you've been to China as well. Yeah,
dude? I've been all over the world. Yeah, I've been to China.
because I'm in China right now.
That's a blessing.
Oh,
And
really?
yeah. I live in China. I was born in Georgia, and then I was raised in UK, but I've been living in China for like the longest period of time. And I was checking your name, what it would mean in Chinese. And you know, Chinese, every syllable
Probably lightning.
has a meaning. Every syllable has a meaning.
Yeah.
So like your name,
building up the suspense right now. I gotta know.
Yeah.
So your name like is 2 syllables, right? Poo and me, right? Phumi.
Yep. Phumi.
And for Poo, it comes out with snap or attack. Poo can actually mean snap or attack.
Ooh, I like that.
It can also mean fortress or castle.
Ooh. Yep. Yep.
And then check this. Me means rice, honey, secret, and mystery. So you get your pick. You get your pick. You get your pick. Your name is like Snap Honey, Attack Fortress, Composed Mystery. You know.
Yo, that's lit right there, man. That's lit.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's something else. Okay, and he speaks fluent Chinese.
You speak fluent Chinese too?
Yeah.
Listen,
I
think it's not fluent, man, but
it's good.
I can get by. Just like you said,
you
speak Kosa like you speak Kosa like you can get by. I think I can get by in Mandarin.
Look, man, next time China, I'm hitting you up because I was lost. I couldn't leave the hotel. I couldn't know how to get from point nothing, man.
Yeah, they have that Google Translator. Like,
I saw that fight. I was watching that fight, but it wasn't in my city. You know, China is huge, though.
Yeah.
I think you were in Shanghai. I think no.
Shenzhen.
Yeah. Near. Not near me, but still, man. That must have been awesome.
Cool.
Your name in Spanish? I'm gonna translate it.
Okay, let's hear it.
Y nuevo campeón mundial. Te vas a arrastrar. I said, and new world champion.
Hey,
he's gonna destroy you.
I was in.
Yo, I love you, brother. And I got something that I know that you have this upcoming fight. You're challenging Alberto Trujillo, right? For the Cage Fury flyweight title on March 11th. Is this something extra special? Does it feel extra special now that it's for the belt, that it's for a title?
Yeah, man, it does a little bit because now I know I'm finally moving up that ladder. You know, I'm finally, with this win, I can set a precedent to show everybody in the world, like, look, my name is Turbo Phumi Nkuta, man, and I'm here to take over the sport. This isn't just another match. You know, my last match, I thought was a big deal, but it was against another guy making his pro debut. This time, I beat this guy, Alberto Trujillo, and I beat him in fashion and take the belt. Nobody could say anything about me in terms of my mixed martial arts skills or maybe not being good enough or maybe not being experienced enough. I'm just trying to go out there and show that I'm not just UFC level, but I'm one of the best guys in the world.
Okay, so after you attain that strap, right? What's next on the agenda? I'm not saying if, I said when.
When I get that belt, the goal is to have a performance impressive enough to where Dana White, I'm just looking on my phone, I hear ring, ring, ring. What's up, Dana?
Oh, you ready for the big leagues?
I'm ready, baby.
See, and we see that. You know what I mean? A lot of people see that, and especially some of the guys who train with you, some of the pros, some of the top level pros.
Before we ask about that, who's your favorite flyweight, like, of all time?
Oh, favorite. I mean, if we're going favorite of all time, man, you gotta. How can you not like Mighty Mouse? I mean, the guy literally threw a dude in the air and took his arm out of the sky. You know what I'm saying? So
he was amazing.
You can't really have. I mean, Joseph Benavidez is a good fighter too, but man, if you really appreciate martial arts skill, you're a fan of Mighty Mouse, and that's one of the reasons why I can't wait to fight him. You know.
I was just gonna ask you that. Have you imagined that fighting those guys? Like,
yeah. Well, I'm the kind of guy, man, where, like, if I appreciate your level of skill, I kind of want to hop in the ring with you and see how it is. Like I always wonder about that with a lot of fighters. Guys like Uriah Faber. He was a pioneer of the sport. Even Joseph Benavidez, he's a pioneer of the flyweight division. I would love to hop in the ring with some of these guys that you know, I grew up watching. I grew up being just to test my muscles against
I
them, you know,
think the UFC flyweight division needs you, Turbo. You need to
bro.
get there. You need to get there.
Yeah, that would definitely be a game changer.
They almost got rid of the division because I wasn't there. How crazy is that?
I know, right? And then it's such a technical, like if you really want to get to know so many things about it, we just watch. You know, I don't like to say smaller guys, but the lighter weights, the flyweights, and all these guys, because you're like you see everything. They're so technical with it. Whereas opposed to sometimes you get the huger weights, you miss certain things, like you know this, you know, guy gets caught, whatever, you know that much,
Yeah.
but you're able to see, like when you're fighting, I'm able to see how each time you get better, and I'm able to see how people you worked with
Mm-hmm.
performed and won their fights at
Mm-hmm.
the top level.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm gonna bring this question to you. I don't know if you remember Street Fighter, the game Street Fighter.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Okay, you think Merab and Aljo are like Ryu and Ken?
You stole my question, man.
Oh man, I had to throw it in there, man.
Nah, yeah, probably, man. I'd probably say like Ryu, Ken, like Scorpion, Sub Zero, like you know what I mean. Yo, I love watching those two go back and forth, man. All the sparring days are legit to watch because everybody in the room is so talented. But dude, when those two step in there, Aljo and Merab, man, it's everybody in the gym goes quiet and they watch because they know they're gonna see something special.
Wow. So you training with them. Uh, Let me ask you a question. Who pushes you in
Yeah.
the
Who's
gym?
your
In the
who's your
gym,
Ken
that
or Ryu?
brotherly
Like, yeah.
rivalry in the gym. Who pushes you? Who's that person that gets you? You know what I mean? Where you go back and forth, and iron sharp as iron.
Oh
That
man,
person.
I mean,
Probably so many.
Maybe there's not one dude. Maybe.
I there's so many good guys. Like I mean, obviously I'm in there with Aljo. It's not so much back and forth. He's kind of just teeing off on me.
He's big. He's big. He's a strong. He's a strong
He's
cat.
big though. Yeah.
No,
He
he's
he
big.
stays in shape. He's like Mr. Olympia level. Like he's ready. He covered out there, front double
It's
bicep looking.
it
But he's
it's
nice.
no, he's good, but you know,
He's nice, man.
I gotta tell him to lose a little bit of weight next time we spar or something, you know.
Lay off the pizza, man. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. You know what I mean? But another thing, and which I believe that he's gonna get that strap.
Oh, he's getting that belt, no
I
doubt.
told it. I said it on his podcast. I said it on other podcasts.
Yep.
Aljo wins. You have such an amazing blend of talent there from all different parts of the world, where one thing is stronger from this country and you blend it.
Yeah.
And then you have the Don, who you put in the post, had the best hair in the world,
Best hair in the
Ray
best hair in
Longo.
the biz, man.
In the
Come on.
biz. Let me tell you
Put
something.
some
Ray
respect.
Longo, yo, you know how Usman said, put some respect. You better put some respect on. Duly noted. He put some respect. Let me tell you something. Nobody got hair like Ray Longo, and we appreciate that. My man here has a few questions that
Mhm.
he's gonna hit you with, man. And man, what can I say? I'll be getting back to it though, because you guys have such a blend, and I'll be bringing up Justin too. And you know
Oh man,
Justin. I
the
know you know
kid.
Justin, the kid. We got to get something
He's
on here
got a
with him
fight.
too.
He's got a fight just recently booked too, right?
But
Yep,
I'm
big.
gonna be watching your fight like this with a magnifying glass
March March 11th.
on my big
Okay.
screen, like, because I want to
Yeah.
see, man. Every time I watch you fight, you're just so smart.
Thank you so much.
Nah, you're smart. You're smart. You can't go in there and be doing those things and you just bullheaded, a whole bunch of energy wasting. Nah, it's got to be done at the right time. And you've been instrumental to the other guys' wins. I'm gonna let Georgie hit you with some of these questions, my brother.
Yeah, man. So like I've been following you guys at Law for a while now, ever since Merab. So that's been like few years, you know. So like,
Yeah.
you know, like I know like many names like Dennis and James and Nas and like
Another
all these
piece.
guys. I feel like I know these guys like because I've been watching them obviously, and you know, like Georgian MMA has like taken huge leaps forward, man.
Yeah,
especially after Merab, you know.
100%. You guys got a lot of guys coming into the UFC now, making big statements, man. You guys got a lot of good prospects.
And we recently had our female fighter training with you guys. Have you met Liana yet?
Yeah. She just started coming down, I want to say like about 2 weeks ago with Merab, and Merab's out in Vegas, but she's still training.
Yeah, so she stayed in New York and she's training with you guys now, yeah?
Yeah. I mean, I didn't ask her about that. I didn't know if she was staying full time or what, but shoot, the more the merrier.
Yeah, man. So we've seen you and Merab like training together a lot, man. And last time we were talking on the show, we mentioned the John Dodson fight. What was that like preparing for Dodson? Because Dodson is a big name, like, you know, he was up there, man. He was a pioneer, like, in his field, in a sense, man.
Yeah.
So
John Dodson had been around the game for a while, and we knew it was a fight Merab should win, but we had to put respect on the guy's name. I mean, he had a bomb of a left hand. He has a lot of experience. So when you're going up against a guy like that, even if you think you can win, you really have to work hard to solidify that win. Going with Merab, helping him prepare for that I believe it helped him because I gave him a faster version and a little bit of a more technical and better version of Dodson, and at the same time, it was good for me, man, because it just gave me experience working with one of the highest level UFC fighters in the world right now. I mean, you look at that guy, Merab, he's going to be the takedown / wrestling GOAT of mixed martial arts. Just look what he's done in 6-7 fights, man. Guy's going to beat GSP's record for takedowns one day, man. And it's going to be sick to watch.
Anyway, man, on behalf of the entire country, man, I think I speak for everyone to say we appreciate you, man. I know it's not just even the Dodson fight, man. I know you guys are there every day, like, so.
Grinding, man, grinding.
No matter what fight or what, man, it's for everything, man. Thanks a lot for that.
No, guys, and he keeps telling me about Georgia, man. He's like, look, you guys got to come visit. Dude, as soon as the doors open up, when I don't have a fight booked, I can go fly with Merab to Georgia. I'm going to go spend a little bit of time.
Have you seen, what is it called? The anatomy of a fighter?
Yes.
When they go to Dagestan, have you seen that?
Yeah.
When they follow Habib.
Yeah.
A lot of Georgia is just like that. It's actually the same mountain as the one you see, but on the other side. It's the Caucasus Mountain.
Yeah.
On this side is Georgia, on the other side is Russia. You know what I'm saying? But it's the same mountain range, and it's all like that. And the city is actually really cool, man.
Awesome. I gotta check it out.
The capital is really cool, man.
I'm not
you'd love it.
The mountainous regions and all that, it gives me a little bit of fear of heights. I'm not gonna lie. Everything else is cool with, though. I want to check out the city.
Oh, man. Yeah, you love it for sure, man. And the language, man. We got some sounds. I don't know if you can pronounce them, but check this. Like, we got 32 letters, and some of the sounds are like it's like different, man. And the language itself, you probably heard Merab talking in Georgian, right, before?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question about Merab. When you train with him, right? Do you ever get tired of watching him? Because you're a young man. This guy trains like you could just be sitting there going, damn, I'm tired just watching him, man.
Non-stop, that guy, man. Like, it'll be one of the things where you would have sparred with him already, right? You went and stretched, and then you went and showered, came back, changed out. Guy's still on the mat sparring. Ask anybody, hey, you want to spar? You want to move her? Bro, he's mentally tougher than I want to say 99% of people I've probably ever met. So
yeah, that's a certain level of toughness. That's something ingrained. He's been doing it. You just see how he takes people down. But then I see how iron sharpens iron, and when they train with someone, your high level, your speed, your position, your precision, your mind, your brain. Because sometimes you get somebody to try to simulate another fighter, but they're not that person. But then sometimes they're beyond that, like
Mm,
yourself.
yeah.
You're at a different level, and you have that vision. And they all speak highly of you, whether it's Manimal, Justin, everyone, and you all take something from each other. Like you take a page from each other's book,
Mm-hmm.
and you become better. Like when I was watching that fight that you had helped Merab with, I was like, oh, I see it, because the Dodson's fast. You're faster. So as Ray Longo would say, if you could deal with him like that,
Yeah.
then you
Yeah.
can definitely deal with this guy. So a lot of people, they didn't really understand what was going on, but us knowing that we did. I have to say that also that a question of yourself. What inspirations did you have growing up? What inspires you?
Oh man, to be a mixed martial artist.
Yes, sir.
Oh man, I'd honestly say, man, it was definitely my love for the craft. For me personally, when I first watched the sport, I'd seen one of the guys from pro wrestling before, so that
Mm.
got me to kind of start watching it, right? But it was the fact of the matter for me that the thing that got me so excited about it, that made me fall in love with the sport, made me keep watching, was okay. One guy would take somebody down, and then he would try and get up, and then he would stop that thing that guy was doing to try and get up, and the other guy would have to try and do something else. And like even when I was young, man, I was 12 years old, I was picking up the fact that okay, he tried one thing, it didn't work. Okay, he tried something else different. Okay, that did work. Why did that work? Oh, and then this is how the other guy adjusted. So for me, man, it's that it really is the craft, the flow from one technique to the next, whether it be boxing to jiu-jitsu to wrestling, wrestling back to the stand-up. That's what made me fall in love with it. And then at the end of the day too, I have a very hardworking mother, as well. So I think that's where I got,
A
my
form
work.
of inspiration.
Yeah, 100%, man.
Yeah.
If I'm not working as hard as her, then I'm not working hard at all. So
Wow. Wow. That's a great way to look at that. And where can our viewers find you online? Where can he find you online?
you can find me PHUMINKUTA _ MMA on Twitter and on Instagram. That's Phumi Nkuta _ MMA. Check me out March 11th. I'm gonna put on a show and win a belt. Call from Dana.
That's right.
Be there.
Cage Fury. We will be there. I look forward to it. I'm gonna be watching that like crazy. I'm gonna have it on the UFC Fight Pass. Look, man, if a lot of things were more open, I'd be there personally myself. But with the COVID things going on, everything is restricted. So because I look forward to seeing you, man.
You got 3 TVs in the house. Put that fight on all 3 of your TVs. It's gonna be crazy.
I'm gonna put it on I got one over there. I got the big one over here. I got this screen over here, and I'll put one by. So just in case I need to go somewhere, I'm not missing a thing. I'm gonna be like this.
My man.
We're from New York, baby. You know how we do it.
Of course.
Yeah, man. Love you so much, man. Proud of you, and you will be getting that phone call. That's why when I talk, I don't say if, I say when, because I see that. You know what I mean? And you guys gotta all them guys,
man. I still had a lot of questions, but since he wrapped it up already, man.
No, wait a minute.
I forget about it.
No, wait a minute.
Forget about it.
No, go ahead. Hit him with the questions. Hit him. Yes, I know he's young and he's turbo.
Now you wrapped it up now, man.
He's young and he's turbo.
All right. When
I was your age, I couldn't sit still for 3 minutes. I'd be like this.
I mean, not talking about Georgia. I'm talking about Africa. We talked about South Africa, but Africa as in the continent. I mean, look at the champs that Africa has.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite African champ? Say if Ngannou wins and becomes champ, then you got 3 champs.
If he wins,
Yeah. First of all, let me just
first of all, you said if. Oh, okay.
You never know.
Let me just make it clear for you guys. Africa's about to take over the sport. All right, like I don't think you guys
do it. You got the champs already.
Between I mean, you even look at it this way. You got Francis Ngannou who could win at heavyweight at any look. I don't care if he even loses by unanimous decision again by Stipe. That guy's got literally 2 rocket launchers in his hand.
Yeah.
He's gonna be UFC champion eventually.
Yeah.
You got him. Then you got Stylebender, who's gonna be possibly the double champ at lightweight and middleweight. And then one weight class over the next, Kamaru Usman.
Put some respect on my name.
Literally, like
don't forget Phumi coming, man.
And Phumi,
flyweight division. Flyweight division.
That's what I'm saying. Like already own Africa can own 170 all the way to 265. Now imagine when I get there. Now imagine when
that's going to be it's not even imagine. I'm picturing in my head because like, I visualize it because I see where you're going. It's going to be a beautiful thing. Blink, blink, blink from this weight all the way to this weight, and there's no doubt, man. And yeah, Africa has got well. If you're gonna start with the heavier weights, like you said, 2 rockets, man.
And you know, Dana, they asked Dana if they're gonna bring UFC to Africa, and
that would be great.
South Africa has like probably some of the best.
I used to watch their fights. The South Africa
best stadiums.
EFC.
And they even signed a couple guys to the Contender Series. They signed a bunch of guys from EFC to the UFC. The Ultra Champion, I think, was one of them. He's fought. And yeah, we've got a lot of guys coming out of South Africa that are good, but even just Africa in general as a continent, man. And just going back to your previous question,
Cameroon, Nigeria, all of that.
My favorite would probably be Israel Adesanya, man. He just brings another level of style to it, man. A little bit of groove. I think.
Yeah, he been Matrix. You miss. It's on me now. It's like,
I think Kamaru might be a more well-rounded fighter, but
I like him.
That style and flavor to it.
Yeah, he be moving.
And I want to. I like him more, man. But all those Africans, man. Ngannou, Usman, Stylebender. I'm huge fans of all those guys.
And they are, believe me, everyone's gonna be even huge.
All right, the next question, I'm gonna use this airtime, bro. The next question is like, what are you doing when you're not, practicing, working out, training and stuff? Are you gaming or watching stuff? Like
and I mean now when I'm in camp, man, I don't really have time for much else, right?
Yeah.
Like I train twice a day, go home, man, because I got to get ready and recover for the next day. Also too with COVID, man, there isn't really much I can do. I can't, go out and hang out with my friend at this bar, or, go out and hang out with my friend here, man. So
sure.
Right, man, I'm usually chilling at the house with all the guys, if Aljo's here or Gulo or Steve Lee, you'll see us.
You guys are playing chess. Right?
Oh, you be gaming with Aljo and them? Because I'm not a great gamer myself. But
I don't know about chess, but if you guys playing the PlayStation, I'll be down, man. But chess, forget about it.
Hey, gotta step up that knowledge, man. We're getting smart over here playing chess.
I know, but you see, I give you some of the fam in Long Island, the younger ones over there, to give y'all a run with that. Me, y'all probably trample me like. I'll be like, what button is this? Oh yeah, sound like great grandpa somewhere. You know what I mean? But man, I appreciate you, man.
Listen, one more question. Fight hop. Like, why is it called fight hop? Because as a kid, I always liked hip hop a lot, and I like martial arts, so I combined it together. It's called fight hop.
Wait a minute. Were you the guy that made the highlight video from my last fight?
Yeah, but they deleted it. They took it down.
Save that, because that was cool, man. That was dope. I like that a lot.
Yeah, I always do those, man. I've done Merab, like Aljo ones. I've done Justin Montavlo debut. I did Dennis Bazooka fights, and Merab ones are all Merab ones.
Man. Dope, man. I remember that.
He got lyrics.
They
can
took
spit
it down though. They took it down because the copyright. So I got a copyright strike. So the next question was, who's your favorite MC of all time?
Oh man, I gotta go with Jay. And Jay-Z's my favorite.
Jay-Z.
I grew up listening to Jay-Z, and my brother lived in Brooklyn, right? So he's kind of New York, and he brought that kind of culture to me when I was young, man. So I grew up listening, guys like Dr. Dre and Snoop and those guys. I didn't really always listen to the rappers from my generation. But Jay-Z was always the guy I put above everybody.
Yeah, I like Jay-Z. That's
cool.
You got great taste, man.
Blueprint. That was my album.
A little one for the old timers.
Yeah, I mean, Reasonable Doubt. I mean, you got Blueprint. I can go on all day.
Yeah, I remember those, man.
For real. Yo, Phumi, man, it was awesome talking to you, man. And if down the line, it would be awesome, like, to come on Fight Hop as well, and talk whatever, like, if you have time or whatever it is, like, after you become champ,
Yeah.
Of course. I'll come back on the podcast with a big shiny belt.
Will you?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
We gotta have you. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Gotta have you with the belt. You know what I'm saying? Need a little excitement? Come with the strap. Oh yeah. You just forget it. Snap it to a Slim Jim and shit. Yo, let me tell you, we all speak well and highly, and we look forward to you getting that strap. I also have another channel. One day, like I was speaking to John, it'd be cool to get a nice meal together, or I can cook you, tell you whatever your favorite food is, and we'll go to a spot.
Yo, don't forget, guys, March 11th.
March 11th.
Cage Fury 92. Check Phumi. Turbo time.
Yeah. And you know what they say? Be careful what you wish for. Then you might get it, and it's that package you really didn't want, but it's too late. It's like this. Nah, you can't return it. It's too late. And then you get Phumi. Phumi, we look so forward to seeing you fight, man. And you will be getting that phone call from the other big boss. You already know after that, man. Love you, man. Be speaking to you real soon.
All right.
Like you all said, see you soon, champ.
See you next time, champ. See you next time, champ.
Thank you so much.
One love.
I love that. I love that. That's what's up. Yes, sir. Hey, guys, if you like the content, like, share, and subscribe. See you at the top.